Oh, hey.
What's going on?
Hanging out at the Halpert House piano.
Oh yeah, love that piano. I've tickled those ivories a few times.
Just a few.
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you so much for having us.
Oh my gosh, it is my pleasure. I'm going to go away and I will give you the floor to say and do what you would like.
Okay. And we're going till a little past like 3:25.
3:20. Yeah, about 3:20. Yes, that's
Sweet.
right. That's right. Because we'll be playing a nice video at the end for you that you are in. So.
Great.
All right.
Mario, it's a very sweet picture. Yes, I know. Hi, everyone. So happy to be with you all and to be with my family on this day. And the surprise is that I actually convinced my sister to join me for this set, so she'll be singing on a few songs with us. Singing and playing piano is one of my favorite things to do with Garrett, and we've sat at this piano together a lot, along with Madeline and our friends Sonia and Tasha, and it's just a big way that we express ourselves. And Garrett wasn't like the world's most like technical classical singer, but he would just go for it with his heart and soul.
A lot of heart and soul.
And that's been a model for me in my music. So this first song came to me shortly after his death. I was living and working at a camp, and it was a particularly hard day with the grief, and these words and this melody just came to me, and it's traveled the world, and it's gone a lot further than I think I could ever really know. So it's just another way in which the medicine of our connection has fed both me and lots of other people. So I'd love to play it for you with my sister. Thanks so much for being with us for this fundraiser today for Garrett's space. We're going to quick switch locations. So come on a journey with us in the Halpert home, if you don't mind. We're going to move to the couch for a couple of minutes.
And while we're switching locations, we'd like to give a shout out to our auction, which has a bunch of incredible items. Zingerman's, a lot of great Detroit restaurants, Tecoy, Grey Ghost, Green Dot Stables. We have a ukulele signed by Ingrid Michelson, a lot of great items, a weekend in Charlevoix, so you should go and check it out and bid on the items.
Wow, I was going to do that shout out, but Madeline really covered it perfectly. Yeah, I will say that we've spent a lot of time singing Ingrid Michelson in this house, so it's a pretty big deal to have a ukulele signed by Ingrid Michelson. So,
Microphone, so just make sure it's not in there.
it's all good. Okay. I'm going to actually start with another one since we have so much time.
Okay, on your own.
Yeah, you don't know this one.
All right, I will be sitting next to you.
Great.
Enjoying.
So this is a song that I wrote one time when I was sitting in a field in the land near where I live, and I was having like what should have been a really sweet day, and it was like so beautiful outside, and but I couldn't really relax, and I know that a lot of us have sometimes a hard time relaxing, so this is a song about that. Sitting out here in the bright open clear of a field on a sunny spring day. The birds aren't flying and my heart is inside of its power, just won't fight away. And I can feel the ground underneath me, the sun on my back. I can feel the soft wind blowing, the butterflies are strolling o'er the flowers in their path. But inside my chest is a voice I know best, saying, isn't there something you're forgetting? Isn't there something else you should be doing with this time? And I'm not getting paid to be anxious, but you might think that I was, 'cause I do it like it's my job. No, I'm not getting paid to be anxious, but you might think that I was, 'cause I do it like it's my job.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a funny platform because you can't see any audience reaction, but I know you're all out there listening. Bobby, could you bring some water? We didn't have that set up. Thank you. So this next song is a movement song. I feel so lucky to live in a time when there are so many incredible social justice movements that are being birthed and thriving. And so this is a song by the Silver Mount Zion Memorial Orchestra, and it's a song that's playing a lot in movement space. So, great. And we'll take a little water break. Thank you.
You can't hear us? Apparently you can't hear us.
Can't hear
Did you not hear the first song? Okay, all right.
We'll do a little mic check. Can you hear us now?
They're not going to be able to
Our
tell us.
friends? We're turning up the gain a little bit. Bear with us for these technical difficulties. We're so glad you're here. We'll wait to hear back if you all can hear us, okay?
Mom, can you hear us in the feed?
I think it's, yeah, she said it's better. She said it's a little better. She said it's a little better.
Okay, we're just going to have to.
A little better? I think we can do better than a little better. We can turn up the gain a little
You're
bit.
good, he says. We're good. All right,
We're
we're good.
Oh, and somebody else said they can
Okay.
hear the
Okay, we got it.
Thank
you. This is a family affair. Okay. I'm actually going to start a cappella. When the world is sick, can't no one be well, but I dreamt we were all beautiful and strong. When the world is sick, can't no one be well, but I dreamt we were all beautiful and strong. When the world is sick, can't no one be well, but I dreamt we were all beautiful and strong. When the world is sick, can't no one be well, but I dreamt we were all beautiful and strong. When the world is sick, can't no one be well, but I dreamt we were all beautiful and strong. When the world is sick, can't no one be well, but I dreamt we were all beautiful and strong. When the world is sick, can't no one be well, but I dreamt we were all beautiful and I dreamt we were all beautiful. When the world is sick, can't no one be well, but I dreamt we were all beautiful, but I dreamt we were all beautiful. When the world is sick, can't no one be well, but I dreamt we were beautiful, but I dreamt we were all beautiful. When the world is sick, can't no one be well, but I dreamt we were beautiful, but I dreamt we were all beautiful. When the world is sick, can't no one be well, but I dreamt we were all beautiful and strong. When the world is sick, can't no one be well, but I dreamt we were all beautiful and strong. When the world is sick, can't no one be well, but I dreamt we were all beautiful and strong. When the world is sick, can't no one be well, but I dreamt we were all beautiful and strong. I'm going to bow out, leave you to it now. Thanks, sister. Thank you, Madeline Halpert, for joining me. Star author, writer, and secretly musician. Just so you all now know. I wanted to share some thinking before this next song. Since we're talking about young adults through Garrett's space, I just wanted to say a few words about young adults and who I think we are. Young adults are amazing. We are a force for revolutionary change. We've been behind pretty much every social movement that has ever existed, Black Lives Matter being one example of that, but really throughout all of time. We are creative, we're connected, we know how to make lots of different kinds of home, some of us with family and some of us with friends. We're pretty good at laughing and having fun and supporting each other, which I enjoy a lot. And importantly, we're not as discouraged as adults are, as most adults are yet. We're still willing to try things and be hopeful and make the world right. So I wanted to say a little bit about who we actually are. And then there's what society does to us, which society isolates young adults and puts pressure on us to lead more individualistic lives, to be successful in certain ways. And I think crucially, it makes us blame ourselves and our minds instead of societal inequities like racism and sexism and anti-Semitism. We get kind of confused and we think our problems are individual and that we aren't enough. We don't look to what's happening broadly. And society also wants us to be numb and stop us from being revolutionary. So just the distinction between that, like who we actually are and then what happens to us. And I want to say to everyone who's watching that you are valuable. And that's something that my brother Garrett really knew for himself. He really knew this for other people. And that was something I could always tell when I was with him, is he knew how valuable I was. And I think it's the fault of the world that we live in that he could not internalize this about himself. Your mind is good. You are good. It's not your fault that your life is hard. If you're having big feelings during the present conditions of our lives, that means you are connected to reality. You're looking, you're awake, you see what's going on. The important thing is to not feel these feelings alone. And in honor of the holistic model that Garrett Space is promoting, I'd encourage everyone to find someone who you can have big feelings with, where you can take turns and cry and shake, and scream and yawn and talk about where you feel alone and where you're scared and what happened to you. Find someone who can listen to you have these feelings and, crucially, not worry about you or interrupt you, who can remember that releasing those feelings will help you heal and to think better. Find a person to whom you can commit to stay alive no matter what. Tell that person when you're struggling with that decision and take turns trading feelings again. I want to be clear that I'm not only talking about people who define themselves as having mental illness. I'm talking about everyone. We all need the space to feel and release in the way that the world is right now. Feelings are our strength. They remind us what we deserve. If we are numb to our conditions, we can't connect with each other and fight to change them. We need you, specifically you and your mind and heart. Thank God for your mind and heart. I try to write music that grounds us in our goodness, and in hopes that from that groundedness, we may fight for a world where we can all thrive, physically and mentally, economically, spiritually, creatively, for a world without racism and sexism and oppression, for a world where you can walk outside and there's art and music on every street corner. Maybe listen for the ways, as the writer and activist Arundhati Roy says, that we can already hear that world breathing. The policemen have thrown away their guns, they kiss their sons and their daughters, and their souls are at peace. No more black boys, black girls, trans women dying, no more reasons that could ever justify their loss. And mothers send their teens out at night to breathe the sweet summer air and exhale on the ground. The earth was made for them. The earth is made for them. She is on her way. On her way. To fight for the lives we now hold dear, and everyone has come to greet the reckoning. The place where our hearts got smaller and smaller now goes to hold the pain, the brokenness that leads to change. She is on her way, on her way. She is on her way, on her way. Another world's not only possible. On a quiet day, I can hear Oh, on a quiet day, I can hear her breathing. She's on her way, on her way. She's on her way, on her way. And when the world we're building is ours, we'll be tall inside. There will be no question as we pray and sing that we have each other, and what that means, we'll finally get to be together. There with our hearts at what has been and find some place of home. And find some place of home. She's on her way, on her way. Sing it with me. She is on her way, on her way. She is on her way, on her way. She is on her way, on her way. Thanks so much for going on that journey with me. I'm really appreciative to my family for hosting me at this event and to be in their living room, our living room. I have just one more song that Mario will play on the video, and this is a song that one of my best friends and I wrote together. Her name is Aly and Madeline Halpert, and you can find her music online. It's amazing. So she writes these kind of like depression jingles for herself, like when she's feeling down, just like little mantras to sing to herself that are super powerful and beautiful. And she sent one of these to me, and a second part came to me that would come over the first part. So she wrote the first part of the song, and I wrote the second part, which is inspired by the teaching of this rabbi named Simcha Bunim, a Polish Hasidic rabbi at the turn of the 19th century. And he said that a person should always have two notes in their pocket. In one pocket, for when you're feeling particularly down, should say, "The world was created for me." And the other, when you're having trouble remembering your connections or like feeling a little too high and mighty, should say, "I am but dust and ashes." And I learned this teaching from one of my teachers at a Jewish farming fellowship, and it stayed with me whenever I forget my value and inherent connection to everything. So it's been great being with you, and I hope you enjoy this song.
Hey, I'm Anat, and this is Aly, and we're going to sing a song. I wrote the part that I'm going to sing, and Aly wrote the part that she's going to sing, and it's called I'm Not. Hey, I'm Anat. Hey, I'm Anat, and this is Aly, and we're going to sing a song. Hey, I'm Anat, and this is Aly, and we're going to sing a song. I wrote the part that I'm going to sing, and Aly wrote the part that she's going to sing, and it's called I'm Not Alone. I'm not alone, 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 I'm not alone.
I forgot
I'm not alone,
for a minute who I belong to. The Mama Earth, the wind and rain, the beauty and the pain. I'm not alone. For me the world was created. I'm not alone. To dust I will return.
I'm not alone.
I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I'm not alone.
I'm not alone.
I forgot
I'm not alone.
for a
I'm
minute
not alone.
who I be.
Hey, y'all hear me out there? Quick technical difficulty here. I do apologize. I'm gonna try something else. I thought I had it working out, but I didn't. So let me do this. I'm gonna try to multitask. This is, I'm a millennial, so I should be able to multitask technology like this. So, you guys give me 2 seconds. Let's give it up for Aly, though. That was an incredible performance. Such great words of wisdom, such great words to live by. We can't thank her enough for being a part of this as well. Yeah, that was really something, and I'm gonna get this working. Don't you guys worry. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna find a way to make this work. Zoom be like, okay, I'm gonna try it like this. Not ideal, but this is what we're working with. So let's see. Are we here? Are we here? We do this. We try this out.
I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Not alone. I'm 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 not alone.
I forgot
I'm not
for
alone.
a minute who I belong to.
I'm not alone.
Mama Earth,
I'm not
the
alone.
wind and rain,
I'm not
the
alone.
beauty
I'm
and
not
the
alone.
pain. I'm not alone.
I'm not
For
alone.
me, the world was created. I'm not alone.
I'm not
To dust I will return.
I'm not alone.
I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I'm not alone.
I'm not alone.
I forgot
Not
for
alone.
a minute who I belong to.
I'm not
The
alone.
Mama Earth,
Not
the
alone.
wind and rain, the beauty and the pain. I'm not alone. For me, the world was created. I'm not alone. To dust I will return. I'm not alone. 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 I'm not alone.
Yeah. All right. All right. All right. Can we're back. We made it happen. That was such a beautiful song, Aly. Thank you to you and your friend. You can obviously see that on YouTube. Follow Aly on the social media. Her name is Aly Halpert. You can't miss it. Check out that song among others and some that she had performed for us today. And there will be many more performances throughout this evening.